Hello stars, welcome to my channel Mystical Mar. My name's Maria. Today we're going to be doing a video on the full moon coming up on Monday. I believe it's June 17th. In Western astrology, it's going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. I'm not sure what it's going to be in Vedic astrology, but regardless, to me, whenever there is a full moon, that means that energies are intensified. That means that emotions are running high. And so this pick a card, regardless if you go with Vedic astrology or Western astrology, should still apply. Just a little background information, since this is my first video. My name is Maria. I've been doing readings for about a year now. I specialize in reading playing cards, so the art of cartomancy. And I also read tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards, things like that. And I also do other forms of divination, such as using the pendulum. And yeah, so before I begin, I have 3 piles set before me here. We have pile number 1, which is going to be the Selenite, pile number 2, which is going to be Fluorite, and pile number 3, which is going to be the Himalayan pink salt ball that I have going on here. And before I begin, I want to say that I am going to provide the timestamps down below, and also I just wanted to do a quick general energy before we get into the cards here. So for this full moon coming up here, it's really important for you to move out of your stagnant energy. Before I started this video, I legit saw a little cute monarch butterfly that flew past my window, and so that's just a sign for me and a sign for you all that it's time to move forth now on our next phase and journey within our life at this time. I see that you guys have been contemplating, wondering if you should go with your next moves in life, and the answer is yes. Judgment Day is here. So around the full moon, you're going to be feeling a push and a pull towards your new destiny within your life at this time. It's time to stop overthinking the moves that you're wanting to make, and it's time to start going for what you want to achieve. You have to stop overthinking. You're already facing your true north. You're already facing where you're supposed to be going. And so there's a need for you guys to believe in yourself more. For the pre-shuffle energies, I got the believe card. So you guys are needing to put down your fears of lack of confidence and just really go with the flow. Like your plans will come into fruition is what they're telling me. And also I see that you guys may be feeling alone, but you're never alone. The angels and guides are with you at this time. Some angels that will be watching over you during this full moon time is Archangel Ariel, Archangel Michael. So if you want to call upon them for help with anything that you need. With the Fool card that came out here, I love this Fool card because this person is like having the time. If any of you have been wanting to travel or to make a certain move, to actually move out of wherever you're living, now is the time. And what they're telling me too is that some of you are needing to leave people from the past behind, and then some of you are actually going to be coming back into reconciliation with people from your past who are actually going to help you move forth in life at this time. And others of you, you're going to be needing to have unconditional trust with certain individuals within your life at this time, and you're needing to just let them be and to love them for a distance, because it's time to love yourself. It's time to face your destiny right now, and it's time to focus on you. And just know that you don't have to do it alone. Just know that if you've been feeling sluggish in energy, if you've been feeling tired, there's a need for more movement in your life at this time. There's a need to be drinking lots of water, lots of fluids. Detoxing right now is really good. A need to just even stretch. Like, let's say you're not into any strenuous exercises. I mean, let's be real here, I'm not. So even things like yoga, I'm not saying yoga is easy, but just movements where you can stretch out your body to feel good overall. is what I'm picking up. Also, there's a need for you guys to just be more expressive in your gestures and your communication. Like, people want to see, they want to see you, and they want to see what you have to say at this time. And it's really important for you to remain open and to just go with the flow, is what I'm picking up. Don't allow little bumps or hurdles and challenges to bring you down at this time, because you are destined for success as long as you do not resist anymore. It's all about forward movement at this time. And I think that is all I picked up. A lot of you are just going to be awakening to your power. You're going to be calling power to you. You're going to be calling up above, asking your guides to send you energy to complete your tasks. I see that some of you also, because you're going to be magnetic and charming in your personality, you're going to come into new business moves for you, for yourself, new career moves for yourselves, and things like that. And that is, oh, one last thing. Have some fun. There's a need for you guys to celebrate and to get out of this funky type of energy that you've been in. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay to rekindle with friends. You don't have to shut yourself out. Or maybe some of you are needing to step away from this party type of energy just to focus on you. Your friends will understand that they can't have all the sunshine to themselves, and that you need to put the spotlight on yourself at this time. And yeah, that's all I'm picking up for the general messages. So we're going to begin with pile number 1. Let me move these cards out of the way. With the Selenite here. 1 second. Okay, so I see first, right off the bat, for those of you who chose pile number 1, during this full moon, there's a need for you to rest, recharge, and refuel. I see that lately you could have been carrying a lot of people's energies, emotions, and feelings within inside yourself, carrying these emotions, people's pains, people's hurt, like as if they were your own. And there's a need for you to take time out from those individuals who are draining you, and to just seek relief through meditation, through sleep, through pampering yourself, things like that. Once you're rested and rejuvenated, then you can dive back into your creative passions and your hobbies, is what I'm picking up. Also, I see that a lot of you who have chosen pile number 1, you guys could be working in the communication field. So all day you're dealing with different types of energies as well, because I have the read the energy card here. So again, that ties in with just needing to cleanse yourself from other people's thoughts and expressions, and to just regather and regroup. I also see with the Queen of Clubs, regardless if you're a male or a female, you could have been very business, work-oriented, headstrong when it comes to your career at this time, and you could have been working in overdrive, basically overtime, with the Seven of Clubs. Also, if you're wanting to move, now would be the good time to do so, but there's also a need for you to make sure to take time out to sleep. Or if you're needing to move at this time, it's okay. The angels and guides are telling me to try to take a day off from work, because I see that you could be really just draining yourself overall. Because some of you have been so communicative in your energy, because you've been sharing your knowledge, because you've been socializing with those who are helping you to elevate in life at this time, during this full moon, some of you may be receiving some type of reward, recognition, achievement, success for all your hard work during this full moon energy. I see that you've been very passionate. I see that you have been just shooting forth with so much energy that people are going to be noticing your success here. They're going to be admiring you for your hard work ethic and for all the effort you put in overall. Also, if you guys are wanting to move somewhere, I also mentioned this in the pre-shuffle energy, so I'm definitely connecting with someone on here that is moving. It could just be moving like in your local area or just traveling too. The angels and the guides want you to know that your guidance is divinely guided. So if you're wanting to make that move, then go for it at this time. There's a need for you to declutter your space during this full moon energy. So if you haven't, I see that you're like a person that probably, if there's a whole bunch of things around you, you just can't think or focus clearly because you're stressed out about all the stuff that you're needing to put back into place, put back into order. So there's a need for you guys to do that as well for some of you. And let's see if I'm picking up anything else from this pile. I see that some of you could be going towards spirituality based professions at this time. Anything that has to do with Reiki healing, anything that has to do with energy healing overall, like massage therapy, stuff like that. If any of you have been thinking about going along that career path, I see that you will be successful in that. So during this full moon time, it's time to elevate yourself when it comes to that career path, to get education concerning those types of fields, things like that. But overall, that is what I'm picking up for you guys, pile number 1. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 2, those of you who have chosen fluorite. Let me move the selenite out of the way. Oh, this one's interesting, pile number 2. Okay, so I see during this full moon time that those of you are really deciphering where to put your passionate energy towards, because I have the 2 of Wands right here. Archangel Michael is saying that it may be a good time within this full moon time to actually be self-reliant, to focus on yourself, to use discernment in whatever situation you're going through right now. I do see that when it comes to the heart, since this card is green, that you could be going through some type of pain or emotional suffering when it comes to a certain connection or relationship in your life. And so there's a need for you to move away during this full moon time, to make that decision to move away from anybody who is controlling over you, anybody who rules over you in a way which you can't be just yourself, in a way where you can't be your fun and authentic self, basically. There's a need for you to find your inner strength, which you have, and there's a need for you to allow your heart space to be a little bit more free during this full moon energy. And I'm not saying that in a way where you gotta go get wild or like, you know, things like that. But with the Queen of Michael here, I see that this person that has this control or this reign over you, I see that they're stopping you when it comes to you focusing on your career and your passionate pursuits. With the King of Diamonds right here, you could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm picking up Taurus strongly, Virgo or Capricorn here. This could also be someone within your work that's giving you a hard time. But the angels and guides want you to know that this person does see you as someone who is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, but there's just a need for you to just add a little bit more humor into your everyday. You could be a little closed off when it comes to your work life at this time, but instead of taking such a serious approach when it comes to your work at this time, there's a need for you to take a more uplifting approach. Because I see that if you do so, that you could be advancing or leveling up in some way. Let's see what else I'm picking up here. A lot of you are needing to make intellectual exchanges with those around you, because I see that if you do so, you also will be elevating yourself in ways when it comes to career. During this full moon time also, I see that some of you may be signing contracts of some sort. It's a good time to move. I keep on picking up, it's a good time to move. It's a good time to rent. It's a good time if you're needing to step away from someone that you live with per se, it's a good time to be self-reliant and maybe go into buying or renting by yourself. The angels and guides are saying that you have the tools and what's the word I'm looking for? The resources to do so, basically. It's all about freedom, this pile. So pile number 2, you guys need to break free from constraints. You need to break free from constraints by surrounding yourself with more uplifting and cheerful individuals. Also, you need to stay headstrong when it comes to any educational pursuits. Any of you that are taking summer classes, there's a need for you to understand that you can get through them. Any of you that started new jobs, there's a need for you to, I'm picking up that some of you may be in the medical field as well, and you're dealing with a stubborn energy, a boss type figure, but there's a need for you to realize that this person actually really admires your work ethic, and that you can totally compatibly work together with this individual with the 2 of diamonds right here. And yeah, number 2, that is all I'm picking up for you. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Okay, pile number 3 with the Himalayan salt. The pink Himalayan salt ball. Oh, you guys got extra cards, by the way. Okay, pile number 3. I see that there's someone within your life that could be returning to you during this full moon phase is what I'm picking up here. I see that this person can be a male or a female, but this person is showing up as more masculine in energy. This person is warming, nurturing, and caring, can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm seeing that this person wants to come back in and offer you stability, offer you some type of a loving connection here. But I do see that this is going to overall be making you feel trapped. It's going to be causing you a lot of confusion. And I see with the High Priestess card that the angels and guides are telling me that if there is anybody of this nature returning to you within the month of within this full moon time, that you know better not to engage in this type of energy is what I'm picking up. You know that there's a higher will. You know that you don't need this person to cultivate an empire for yourself. Archangel Ariel is telling me that if you continue forth in walking your truth and staying away from this type of energy, this energy that makes you feel trapped, this energy that is making you feel stagnant, and just be yourself, be expressive in your demeanor, and you go towards the things that you want, that you'll experience fortune. I see that there's something that you're already working on right now. It could be making you feel a little low in energy is what I'm picking up, but the angels and guides are telling me that in the during the full moon time, even extending out a couple weeks out, that everything will be coming together for you, and you're going to be seeing the reason why you walked away from this stagnant energy. You're going to be seeing that all the energy that you've been putting in, all the restless energy, that all the hard work and effort is going to be paying off, because I see that you're going to be surrounded by new resources. Some of you may be getting a job, a promotion. They're just telling me that you should be expecting some type of luck, number 3. Let's see what else I'm picking up here. You're going to be highly intuitive. So once again, that ties into any deceiving or deceptive type of energy. You're going to be picking it up like this. You know, you are going to be like, you are not a part of my fortunate destiny that I'm walking towards. And there's a need for you to fly away from that type of energy and to cut that person off. I see that some of you could have been really working on yourself, expressing yourself more, being more open, not being afraid of what to say. Like, you've just been more expressive in your speech overall, and because of that, I see that things will be turning in your favor overall. And yeah, number 3, that is all I'm picking up for you. If you like this video, comment, like, share, subscribe, and I hope you have a great couple of weeks coming up. Thank you.